All across America. You are listening to Late Night and the Rockies podcast and live stream. I am your host, Patriot Pascal, and we got a lot of breaking news. More importantly, as I'm going to open up, doesn't it feel like we're starting to witness a police state in America? And what do I mean by that? We got Antifa being labeled as domestic terrorists. First, it was us during the Biden regime. Now it's Antifa. Now the scumbags are what? Being manhandled at an ICE facility. I believe it was in Chicago. I just saw the video. Now we got the military being deployed in Portland, Oregon. Folk, ain't this something we were just talking about weeks ago? I mean, years ago, where the military were going to come on the streets, the military's being deployed. It feels like Battlefield America, where the National Guard, the Border Patrol, we are seeing a mock martial law. Now, Thomas, what do you mean about mock martial law? The military is being deployed in all these major cities. Trump is saying we are deploying the National Guard, right? We could be talking about space right now. We could be talking about discoveries, which I will be on the new podcast I'm planning on launching to talk about space and other things that are in ancient technologies, which I talked about a couple of minutes ago. But the military's on the street, not only that. Out here in Colorado, we got fighter jets flying. We got the freaking Ospreys flying, or Ospreys, right? Folk, the military is active. And all these countries, well, nations, right? Countries, nations, same thing, sorry. And all these states, it's Saturday night. I know today's the Sabbath, but I didn't do last night. So the phone lines are open tonight. I cannot wait to hear y'all's opinion. But I want to throw this out, the open monologue, because it feels like we are officially in a police state, the form of it. The military is being deployed everywhere. The riots, right? Antifa being labeled domestic terrorists. We got indictments coming. Look at James Comey. He was indicted, even though he should be indicted for conspiring to murder a sitting president. But now it's like they're going into these major cities. At this point, President Trump should just come out and address the nation, say that America is under siege, that we are declaring war. Why else do we have Secretary of War? Why else is Pete Hessedge, the Secretary of War, talking to all these admirals and generals this coming week in Virginia? What the fuck is going on? Russia just declared war on NATO, even though NATO pretty much, I mean, they already declared war, so that's not a surprise. And to all you NATO nations that want to play with fire, Europe, UK, Poland, you boys have no idea on who you just provoked. I'm not standing on any side of this war, but y'all are asking for destruction of your people. Your hands are about to be stained with blood and ash. This is not a game. You want to provoke Russia? Provoke them. But don't come crying and asking for help when you bastards clearly decided to do this on your own. This is not a game. But a lot of you rich men in suits, right, the elite, even though they think that they're the elite, they're stupid as all hell. You have no idea of what you just put the citizens of your countries in, right? Biochemical weapons, rockets being launched in the sky soon. This is not a game. Do we really need more destruction? Do we really need to see rockets hitting major cities across the world? And I'm not talking about the atom bomb. Let's put that to the side. This government, the New World Order, has been wiping us out with direct energy weapons, with satellites, lasers. causing mass devastation to the wildlife, to homes. So you think nuclear weapons will be the only? They got plenty of toys they're using right now. Plenty of toys. Oh, yeah, well, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna launch our toys. We let's scare them with nuclear war. Well, we're using lasers, right? Remember Doctor Evil from Austin Powers? Fire the laser. Whoa, right? I mean, hey, that was a hit sitcom. Especially Goldmember or whatever, where Doctor Evil's like, yeah, launch the moon, and Mini Me throws the ball, well, throws the moon and it hits Doctor Evil in the balls. Oh my gosh, that was the most funniest thing ever, right? So we got two people on Rumble. Cool. Thank you for tuning in to this awesome live stream. Things are kicking off, and as things are kicking off, folk, we are getting ready to launch big things. Now, oh man. Oh, excuse me, I was just getting a cup of water. Oh man, but we got a lot to talk about because now we're seeing a full-fledged attack. We are seeing the military on the streets, Antifa now designated as terrorists. Folk, this is a revolution. When you got these left, it's like, oh fuck, yeah, oh F boys, and I don't know what gender I am. I'm a retard. Oh, by the way, Cartman, you want to? Yeah, I sure do, boss. Anyway, first of all, I just had this to say: Joe Biden sucks. Kamala Harris is a prostitute. James Comey sucks balls. Not as much as Barack Obama to Big Mike. All right, you're overdoing it. Okay, I got this to say. Antifa, you have no idea what's coming. All right, Carmen, that's good. Now, of course, Carmen will probably pop on and off, right? Yeah, I like Carmen. He's the right Carmen, not the woke Carmen, right? But now that we are getting into stuff, we got so much to cover. Even though the phone lines are open, I did share the link. And for any liberals on SchmootTube that want to have a say, let's see the trolls of YouTube, right? That love to troll and ban conservatives off YouTube. Now, I got to give a warm shout out to Nick Fuentes, right? He's been on point. Yeah, we don't really agree much on things, but he showed Charlie Kirk respect. He showed the American people respect. As I'm getting a cup of water. So, Nick Fuentes has turned out to be a pretty good cat. And knowing Nick Fuentes, I have this to say. Kudos to you, brother. I'm glad you apologize. Well, not well, yeah. You apologized to Charlie Kirk. You and him had differences, but you also was like, he was a heck of a good guy. I respected him. I'm glad. Ben Shapiro, the scumbag of the Daily Wire. Screw him. No matter what. Hmm. I mean, Ben Shapiro was a snake from the beginning. Can never have trusted him. I got a smoking hot girlfriend. Who cares? You got a smoking hot girlfriend. You got a smoking hot wife. Who gives a hell? Like, dude, we don't care. Especially when Kirk was calling out Shapiro on a few things, and Shapiro was just nasty, right? So if you if you don't stand with Israel, this is from Benjamin Netanyahu. You're not MAGA. Oh, I stand with the people of Israel. I really do. I just don't stand with some of the leadership that have caused this endless war between both sides, right? It's disgusting what we have seen. But my main focus is not with Gaza and Israel. My main focus is what is going on. NATO, right? The Middle East is destabilized than what it's ever been in today's day and age. The Middle East is just gone. What is happening right now? We are ready, getting ready for October, and with the military flying over, the jets are flying every day. I'm walking out of the apartment and I'm seeing military craft flying. You name it, fighter jets, helicopters. It's starting to seem like a different scenario in America. And I don't know what's going on in y'all's neck of the woods with the military presence, with the helicopters and the fighter jets. Trump is also getting ready to start bombing cartels in Venezuela. We are getting ready for a full-fledged fight. Now, let's make no mistake. 80 years ago, the Secretary of Defense was now the Secretary of War. That ain't a coincidence. The Secretary of War, the Department of War, folk. When I said that Trump was going to come in, oh yeah, we got him back. At his footing, President Trump looked at the American people at Davos, and the eagle's head was turned towards the arrows. And then Trump blasted. He scorched earth the UN. Now, for a sitting president, scorch earth the United Nations, what does that tell you? Trump is not holding back. Like, this is a war between faith and freedom and them. We have never been in a pivotal time than what we've ever been today. Now, could we see airstrikes in America? Honestly, to answer your question, yes. I'm not saying this to scare you. Just think on what is to come. And then the president of Colombia said for the US troops to disobey President Trump's orders. Folk, this is it. We are at a pivotal moment to where Americans, we are getting ready to see something we've never seen. And for everyone that's tuning in on YouTube, Rumble, I'm gonna once again share the call link. Okay, as well. I want to hear y'all's thoughts because I'm gonna open up the phone lines here in the next 28 minutes. Well, less than that, 18 minutes. And more importantly, this is gonna be something. It really is. Now I can have up to 9 participants, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna see on how many people I can get. My buddy Sean, I did tell him I wanted him a part. Maybe my buddy Louie, I would like to have him on. Patrick Moore, he's a good gentleman. I would like to have him on as well. Now, I also did say that I was gonna have my buddy on as a co-chair, well, you know, co-captain of Late Night in the Rockies and America's Strong Patriot podcast. So it, it's going to be awesome. He's already the admin of America's Strong Patriot Radio Network page on Facebook. And in the coming days, I'm going to be setting up a website. I'm going to get that more help from my other friends as well. My right now, Sean said he'll be on in a few minutes, so that's going to be awesome, folks. But yeah, I mean, I'm opening up the lines. Let's see. Are we going to have the finest liptards, right? Who are we going to have on tonight? I, like, who are we going to have on? And you want to debate me, liberals? By all means. Let's have a good debate. So let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Y'all have no idea what y'all are missing. And, you know, it's, we really are at a turning point in this country than what we've ever been. And, you know, and to have Sean on, he's a very cool gentleman. And to have him, oh, please share the stream as well. Also with my dedication, part of Rumble as well. You know what I gotta read? We want we want you to encourage your audience is to download the Rumble app so they get notifications every time you go live. Be sure to let them know when they follow you. It will help remind them when you go live. Also, be sure to let them know the app is available for TVs. If you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way to stay connected to the content you want. Once you've got it, search for our channel and hit follow. That way you get a notification every time we go live. No missed shows, no extra steps. You can grab it right now using the link in the description or the pinned live chat. Download it to your phone and you're ready to go. And if you prefer watching on the big screen, Rumble is available on all major streaming devices and smart TVs. Just search for Rumble and follow the channel and be a part of the action, which is real news here at America Strong. Now, I was thinking about going off the rails tonight on a couple things because within the last few days, which you know what, nah, another time. But update, I go in for my scan Monday of my chest and get the operation scheduled, so that's good news. Now, that's really good news. So hopefully y'all will keep me in your prayers. I mean, so I just ask for prayers. Now, moving on. Hmm, I'm just trying to pass a couple more. Oh man, just passing the link. I hope y'all are doing well as well on this fantastic Sunday night. It is 9:13 Eastern Time, 7:13 Mountain Time. I'm out here in the beautiful Colorado Rockies, Colorado Springs, and I have to say it really is nice. Now, with the military, it really is something I get. Colorado Springs has all the military bases. But with it being a surprise, though, it really is a surprise to see how much military activity. But from what I've heard, is that there is, let's see, add background color to banner. I don't know on how to work all this. So I am so new to Rumble. I'm still trying to work the design, the graphic, you name it. Add sound, video, which in the coming days as well, I will be doing an entrance with some music. And I got a couple ideas for music, either Burning Heart by Survivor or Eye of the Tiger, or I'm gonna look at Imagine Dragons, right? I that there's just a few good songs I'm gonna pick as an opener, and knowing that we really are in times of challenge, we are in times of how we're doing mentally and physically, psychologically. And to see all everything that has been thrown at us. MK Ultra. Now, what is MK Ultra? Where the government weaponizes, right? Oh, they control the narrative, all this, and we have seen it. Now, with my health, I do want to open up a little bit about it. So, first of all, let me just get the callers all set. Once again, I'm also going to share. I'm I'm just trying to get this going, folks. I am so new to this with the whole caller. Now, let's see. Live chats. But I do want to say, where are the liberals, huh? I will put this on YouTube. I'm gonna share it for everyone to see as well, because this is late night in the Rockies. Woohoo! Right? All right. I just shared the link for anyone to call in on YouTube. Messages. I'm glad YouTube hasn't banned me yet. Oh man, I'm really blessed for that, right, folks? And knowing that those of you that are tuning in from Facebook, thank you. It is such an honor. And want to be a part of the action, by all means, I ask, please be a part of this action. Don't miss out. I mean, I really want to hear y'all's thoughts on this. I truly do. Especially we got the new cover photo with the cross and the American flag. America Strong, Patriot Radio Network. Now, I am going to be adding on to it just for future reference. I'm sharing the live stream as well on Facebook. Sadly, I wish Platform X, right? If only Platform X could allow me to stream, but it's okay. It's okay. Now, let's see. I'm sharing it to X right now. Now, here we are, folks. I am going to be covering more news as we wait for my buddy Sean to get on. And tonight, it's going to be explosive. It really is. First of first of all, how many more times must the Secret Service demonstrate it cannot protect the president? I mean, we've already seen that. Trump authorizes full force in Portland as Bundy deploys anti-Antifa nationwide. The move follows Trump signing an executive order last week to formally designate the anti-fascist group Antifa a domestic terrorist organization, which gives the U.S. government a broad mandate to probe the anti-fascist movement's operations, along with instances where an Antifa member provided material support. The Trump administration has responded to recent attacks on U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE by directing AG Pam Bundy to deploy DOJ agents to ICE facilities and wherever federal immigration officers are under siege. This includes ordering Defense Secretary, well, ordering War Secretary, not Defense, Pete Hegseth to send U.S. troops to Portland to protect the city and ICE facilities from Antifa and other domestic terrorists. So what? Are we looking at the radical Islamists? Are we looking at the Chinese nationalists? Are we looking at actual enemies that are in here without the people's knowledge, waiting for the attack? Folks, there is something going on. U.S. preparing operations for strikes on drug traffickers inside Venezuela. Oh man, doesn't that sound like something? Something big is coming. The U.S. is preparing operations for strikes on alleged drug traffickers inside Venezuela. NBC has reported, citing unnamed American officials. In recent weeks, Washington has sunk at least three boats it alleges were carrying narcotics off the coast of the Latin American country, killing at least 17 people. Oh, not 17 people, 17 dangerous folk. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who is a communist, has denied any links to drug trafficking and insists that the attacks were part of a U.S. attempt to overthrow him. The bombing of Venezuela could happen in a matter of weeks, the broadcaster reported on Saturday. However, according to its sources, the measure has not yet been approved by the U.S. President Donald John Trump. Where I know that. I mean, Trump ain't just going to be like, well, I'm just going to bomb him. The bombing is going to happen, and then he's going to be like, we just bombed him. We know on how Trump operates, right? He's not Obama. Oh, well, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna do that. Blah 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 blah. Let's not forget, Obama was one of the dumbest motherfuckers to ever be elected as president. And to you leftists out there on YouTube, by all means, hop on the Rumble channel. I would love for your opinion. State Department to revoke Colombian president's visa after he urged U.S. soldiers to disobey orders during NYC visit. Yep. Hey, Colombia. Mr. Colombian president, you want to act like an idiot. Gustav Petro told American soldiers to disobey orders during a visit to New York for the United Nations General Assembly. Relations between the U.S. and Colombia have come under significant strain in recent months as the U.S. accused the Latin American nation of failing to honor its obligations under international counter narcotics agreements. Well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This is what happens, right? But like I said, the phone lines are open. You want to tune in? I did share the link. So any leftists cannot wait to hear your opinion and hear you cry like a little, you know what? I mean, there, I'm being polite, professional, right? Because remember, mommy voted for Trump, and I know you don't like it. But hey, what can I say, people? Now, I do have another, or I have to advertise, and it will be Supermassive Black Coffee. If you're looking to upgrade your coffee game, there's a brand you've got to check out. It's called Supermassive Black Coffee, and what they're doing is seriously impressive. First off, they only use 100% organic beans, which are fire roasted in an actual Victorian era coffee roaster. When you place your order, that old school roasting method isn't just for show. It's what brings out the deep, bold flavors through the natural caramelization process. The result, a smooth, rich, yummy, chocolatey brew without the bitterness of acidity you get from mass produced coffee. This is premium gourmet coffee made the right way, not burnt, not watered down, not sitting on a warehouse shelf for months. It's roasted fresh when you order and shipped straight to your door. Now, here's the best part. Supermassive Black Coffee is hooking up Rumble viewers with an exclusive deal. Use the promo code Rumble at checkout and get 50% off your first order. That's half off. So you can try it for yourself. Just head over to supermassiveblackcoffee.com, plug in that code Rumble, and see what all the hype's about. If you love bold flavor coffee without the burn, this just might be your new favorite. So my buddy Sean, he should be on here in a minute or two. I, right now, I'm just trying to link up everything. And my congratulations to my buddy Tyler Fisher. He's having a baby boy. Congratulations. Cooper Dean. Congratulations, Tyler. That is really awesome. I want to give a warm shout out to him. He really is such an incredible dad. He really is, I will say. And I've known Tyler for a little bit, and I have to say, we really are living in hard times, but there's also blessings. You know, I want to give a warm shout out to my son Josiah, Kylo, right? Both of them, Sophia as well. You know, we really are really living in hard and blessing times. And you know, right now I can hear the fighter jets. If I were to step outside, y'all can definitely hear the engines. They're fast. I mean, they're fast, mofos. And folks, it, this really is something. It really is. Now, the digital ID, which I want to cover, but I want to hear thoughts and opinions. And with my buddy Sean, I'm going to let him have the floor once he's on. Like, I cannot wait for what he brings to the table. I just can't. He's he's an incredible guy. Now, because I know people have been asking, yeah, what's going on, Thomas? How's it going? I, so, folks, normally I would be on my personal Facebook account just doing the live, but ever since being hooked up with Rumble and BitChute, all of you have given me that spirit, that will, the drive. It, it really is a blessing. And right now it's 3-3, Penn State against Oregon, and halftime. And so far, I'm seeing it. They're playing hardball, which cool. I really am impressed. Um, Now who am I going for out of all that? I'm gonna have to go with Pennsylvania State. Now it's bottom of the sixth for Milwaukee Brewers and Cincinnati Reds. Hopefully the Brewers beat the Reds. So my money is on the Brewers. Now it it's gonna be awesome. I mean, so with anyone that wants to tune in, like I said, I once again will share the link. Copy. I'm gonna see who else I can get in. 'Cause I, 'cause I know some people are like, yeah, well, I mean, we get nervous, Tom. Trust me, there's nothing to be nervous about. Just speak your mind. The platform is yours. And my buddy Sean is on. Can you hear me? I think your mic is muted.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hey, yes, brother. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. Just covering and going on the stuff that's happening, especially. Now, I need to ask your opinion. With the military being deployed, could there be a chance of airstrikes inside of our country?
Yes, I believe. Yes, 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 yes. That's
Because
very.
now it's
It's a very high possibility. At the moment, everything's a very high possibility, man. My brother, oh Tom P, man, I finally got in here, man. It took me a minute to figure out. Hey, what's going on, America? What's up, USA? What's going on, world? Love y'all. Anyway, yes, man. Yes. It's a very high possibility that any of this weird shit could happen at any moment. Hey, but I want to ask real quick on top of all the discussions we're about to have. How are you and the new baby and stuff doing, man? I congratulate you.
uh, thank you. Besides the drama with what's going on, which I will be addressing everyone on Facebook, everything's looking good. You know, he's healthy, he's getting big, and it's a
Yeah,
blessing.
man.
It really is.
God bless y'all, man. And
Thank you, brother.
and the
I mean,
they trying to mess with y'all with CPS because y'all they want
well,
y'all they're trying to force y'all to get the vaccines and or something like that.
exactly.
That's not gonna
It has
fly,
to
man.
deal with that. It has to deal with her family, which she's got a kid of her own, and they're trying to target me because I'm a conservative and knowing they're liberal. So think about all the accusations that they're going to try and hit me with, which they
Hey, I
are
had the
trying.
same. Yeah, yeah, man. I had the same thing. Back when I mean, we had a preemie baby, and she was like 1 pound 11 ounces, and like she was in the hospital. She was a little bitty when she was born. It was scary, but they tried to come at us with all angles, and they called CPS on us out of nowhere for no reason, and we stood our ground, and it was scary because they made it. They came at us like we either have to or we're neglecting our child, and we were like, nah, man, hold up, and We were on Facebook and texting people that we knew that worked in hospitals, and that we had people calling that hospital from hospitals from all across this nation. And anyway, it didn't work out for them that way. So just stand in there with it and stand your ground, brother, on that one.
Like,
And I'm not sure where you
oh,
were on this conversation when I just got here, but it took me a minute to figure these buttons out. I'm new to this part.
it's fine. I was just, trying to get anyone from YouTube, even a couple of the leftists, because days ago there was a leftist during my afternoon broadcast. So I was like, okay, let's have a debate. I'm opening up the lines. Let's see if anyone wants to come in.
Yeah.
I mean, especially them. Let's give them a chance, especially knowing they're probably going to call us whatever and be like, okay, you're Antifa, you're a terrorist. We already know this. So, I mean, hell, to see where we're at right now, back to what I want to cover this because we got Russia coming out declaring war on NATO. I mean, that was already not a surprise. NATO declared war years ago when they decided to launch at the Russian territory in Ukraine. We all know
Yeah.
about the bullshit that happened there. So it's out in the open. We're witnessing war now. Like the secret war that Trump talked about. Now we're dealing with the freaks with the medieval mask. That's who we're really up against. These groups that are funding the war, the same ones that took out our brother weeks ago, right? I mean, it's so weird on how he called out Mossad, and all of a sudden you got Ben Shapiro, like getting all nasty too. Like, what a scumbag! And I don't care. He really is. I've seen him turn into a turncoat that he really is. And Charlie Kirk called him out. It's just the entire
Yeah.
thing that happened to him is weird. It really is. I mean,
Yeah,
we
there's a
are
lot of
looking at
Hollywood bullshit going on for sure.
exactly, brother. And to see all this, Charlie Kirk being killed, and then they're like, oh, we never got him in the hospital. Okay, and if that's the case, then where's his body? Did they take it? I mean, what the
Yeah,
hell?
man. I mean, I'm so confused between, and I know people get mad, and we ain't supposed to say this, and we ain't supposed to say that. Well, yes, we are. We're supposed to check this out. Just like if I went missing or if you went missing, I would want any and every one of y'all, or if I got shot or whatever happened,
Exactly.
I would want any and every one of y'all to dive off into there
Ex
and question every aspect of every angle of what might have happened. And
exactly. Like you
we're getting
stand there.
spit on for it. We're getting called, the names we've been called the whole time, conspiracy theorists and whatever. But
And yet, every conspiracy theory that we've heard, even me growing up in the early 2000s and since 9/11 when I was in
yep,
kindergarten, has come true. Like,
exactly.
I couldn't believe it. And then with my friend's dad, Tim Briggs, he was the one who got me to think in 2012 because I didn't know much about politics besides Lieutenant Hannity, all that AM radio because of my dad. I was like, I didn't know I was still going through the phase like, hey, I'm gonna be a sophomore, whatever. And I was like, oh, Obama's doing all right. My friend's dad is like, no, he's not. You won't know what he's really doing. And he showed me a lot of stuff, and it's like, wow. And then when I started school, I was like, you know what? I'm not. I'm a conservative because to hear all this crap and to see what was going on with Mitt Romney and Obama, the election of 2012, it's like, at this point, I'm not going to go for either men because they're both corrupt. And all the information I'm hearing about Obama, him being a CIA operative, everything, it's
Yep.
like, people, the only reason why people voted Obama was because he was the first black president. They didn't give a
and
fuck about
and his old lady's a he she.
exactly. He,
Which
she.
I'm not hating on people. I'm just saying they
Hey,
lied to
same
us.
here. Like, but now it's like, his bullshit policies, him selling out America, letting our enemy have access to our infrastructure, our weapons. I mean, look what happened in Benghazi. That was failed negligence of the Obama administration. I mean,
Yep.
how many of our people have come back under Obama? Plenty. They have come back in coffins, and it's disgusting.
Exactly.
So what we're seeing 10 years ago, Trump comes down the escalator, right? We all thought, I mean, at first I was like, all right, I was iffy. I thought he was going to drop out of the race. But then when I heard him say certain things, it's like, I'm going to go for him. He was in WWE. I read his book during my senior year, The Trump Card, and it's like I'm gonna go for Trump. And some of my friends, well, ex-friends now, they're like, dude, why? He's being a racist. No, he's not. He's being a classic guy who's bringing classic rock country. A businessman who's got no filter. I mean, this guy ain't no apprentice guy. He's not no just no WWE guy. He's talking about logistics. He's talking about points. Like my friend's father was telling me back in 2012 on how Obama wanted to crash the economy and all of this, and it's like, Trump is about saving it. Why not? A guy who's got no filter, you're damn right. I want someone who's gonna be like, listen here, motherfuckers, you ain't gonna screw us over. And
Exactly.
that's why I went for Trump. I was like, I'm gonna vote for him. He's honest. He
Yep,
knows his shit. And with my friends being a part of the 3% movement, I started to get involved right after I graduated it in 2015 because I
that's
was
right.
already aware of the dark web and my friends, I stayed up one night, and one of my friends, that was dedicated to my family, they wanted to call a missing persons report on me because, oh, hey Tom, where you at? Like, I was like, oh, I'm at my other friends.
Yeah, and it all sparked off the spark from my man Lavoy Finnegan. I mean, it was all we were always here before them. But that part, nobody really. A lot of folks don't know about that. The shot that was really heard from around the world, and because the world didn't hear about it,
Yeah,
um,
exactly. A shot that was heard around the world.
but it was and then it came up with all these synthetic hands up, don't shoot bullshit, and which
Yup, and they shot him.
yeah, exactly, man, and I'm not gonna let his legacy die either.
Bingo. We can. I mean, he was one of the very first ones who stood up. So, hold on, give me a quick second. I'm stepping outside. Well, yeah, he was one of the very first who told the FBI, don't shoot, and they shot him. While the Clintons were covering up their bullshit.
Shit,
I mean, the
man, they ambushed
33,000
him.
emails.
They fucking ambushed him and his whole family. They kept shooting at. I mean, we all seen it. I'm sure. Not we all. A lot of people listening and that are out there have it, but it's on there. It's on YouTube. You don't have to dig it up. They're hiding it, but
Exactly.
but I mean, after they did it to him, and as he laid down in the snow, his whole family was in the vehicle. His daughter, his son-in-law, and his granddaughter with laser lights and flash grenades. I mean, they were just straight shoot. And the video from the feds up in the video camera from the helicopter was all blurry with no sound. What a setup! And it was all
It
because
was
he was
ins-
exposing corruption. He was exposing their corruption, and they did what they had to do to stop him. And they got
exactly the
silent.
Bundy Ranch.
And now they gave the motherfuckers awards that did it. The feds that did it to him just got a fucking award, man. That shit makes me sick.
Exactly. Trump should go back and be like, no, motherfuckers, they don't deserve the awards. It should be the ones that dedicated their life by standing up against them. Like, there's a lot of shady shit happening now, especially with the Bureau of Investigation. I don't really trust a lot of them scumbags. I
There ain't
mean,
no way
right
we
now,
can. There's no way we can.
we're looking at federal agencies that haven't really been properly investigated. Their people,
Them feds are more like the UN to me. I mean, they're part of something else that is not the USA. That's not America.
no, they're
It's
all
not the Constitution.
a lot of them are involved with Soros. A lot of them are in bed with the whole Epstein list. I mean, why the cover up? Why did Pam Bundy come out and say, oh, there's no list? Okay, maybe Trump said, well, let's just soften our enemies. Let's get ready for the indictments, especially on how he was acting. I was like, okay, he's probably playing his card. Let's soften up the enemy. Let's give them a little bit what they want and then hit
Yeah,
them when it doesn't hurt. And then
yeah,
it's just, he calls out Bundy, like, do your fucking job. Yeah, do your fucking job, man. I mean, it's just so weird. I think she was an insider. We were supposed to have Gates. Gates was supposed to be the DOJ. I was hoping for Matt Gates. He's intelligent. He knows what the hell he's doing. And then all of a sudden we get this. Like, who
yeah,
the hell
man.
is this woman?
We keep all having hope for this one and that one and this and that and the third, and other things keep happening. So
Exactly. But now we're getting ready for Red October, and it's just things are not how they are right now, especially with the military now on our streets. Now that is a big one. And
Yeah,
every day,
that can go. That can go many directions that we might cheer for and that we might not like at all. Because any second, any of us could get labeled something that I don't know, man.
exactly. And this is something I covered. Okay, we got the military being deployed to fight Antifa. Well, what happens when our side gets involved and then the military
Exactly,
starts shooting us?
exactly. That's exactly what I was flapping about just now. That's what I was getting
It's just, it's weird. Trump is saying we gotta be as vicious as them, have violence in the street. My opinion is avoid the major cities. Let the military fight them and the terrorists. Because he's
Yeah, and
saying,
say the next president, man, bust up in this motherfucker and calls us the fucking terrorists, and then who's getting rounded up in the fucking streets? And
honestly, I I don't I do not see the next one. If it is going to be the next one, it's probably going to be Vance. And what I mean by that,
you're not the only one I've heard say that, and I agree with that completely, man. That I don't
they
believe
could
it will be.
implement the 25th. I mean, look, they shot Charlie Kirk. They can implement the 25th Amendment. Some happens to Trump. Vance gets sworn in. Now, I don't know
Yep.
about Vance. I've heard bits and
I
pieces
don't
about
know.
him. His wife, I know, has business ties with the Clintons. Is it true? I mean, I'm trying to dig all this up. But if it's true, we're going right back to where we were years ago,
Yeah, I don't even know
which
about
we
that
don't
part.
need.
I haven't even heard about that yet. So what's going on with that part with that guy?
Apparently, Vance's wife has connections to the Clintons, adrenochrome. She was a lawyer or something. I don't know.
Oh, really?
If it's true, I'm just saying if it's true, it's not something to be trusted. Especially
Yeah.
saying that Vance is also a Skull and Bones member. And if he truly is, then no matter what, honestly, my opinion for the pick should have been Kennedy. Now, here's why. Because we still don't know whatever happened to John F. Jr. John Jr., they never found his body. Where is his body? The
Wow,
plane crash
really?
that happened in 1995. They said they found it, but then the autopsy was like, no, they didn't. They found someone else. When
What
they
the
did
fuck?
the DNA, so there's been mixed messages. I've had friends debate me, oh, John's dead. He might be, or he could be alive. We do not know. There's so many conspiracies out there that is having us back and forth, divided. And that's the one thing we're seeing, like what happened at InfoWars with Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer. There's been division inside one of the biggest conservative networks. I mean, Alex Jones was targeted for the longest time. We've seen InfoWars go down. I mean, yeah, there's been mixed opinions about Alex Jones. I know he can be crazy. I saw InfoWars a decade. I got hooked on it in 2015. My dad recommended. I was like, oh, cool. And then when I saw Owen Schroyer, I got to meet him a couple times, which was cool. I shook his hand,
Wow.
and I also got to call into a show, not as a guest, but just as a caller, and to see Owen, who's been arrested for his First Amendment, a guy who's been calling out the enemy, getting involved with the protest, to see so much that he's put up, and then all of a sudden he gets kicked out of InfoWars because he wanted his own show. I think there's more behind the scenes than what we're just being
Yeah, I
told.
remember something about that. I don't remember all the details, but now that you mentioned it, I remember something about that.
No matter what, Owen Schroyer will always be one of the biggest radio show hosts and news anchors he ever was. For him to get arrested like Steve Bannon. I mean, Steve Bannon was arrested for 3.5 months. Why? Because they wanted to suppress our First Amendment. They wanted to jail us. And with Attorney General, which whatever happened to Garland? The sleazebag of the Democrats. He's nowhere to be found. The same guy that he said, well, we must protect our democracy. I am labeling those MAGA extremists as domestic terrorists. Half of America. And here we are, we're doing the same thing. Trump comes out, Antifa, domestic terrorists. Now, okay, are we off the list or are we on the list still? Like,
In the future, yeah, we are. That's exactly what I feel. That's exactly what I see. coming.
because now we're we're facing a war with an entire elite system of hidden society freaks. That's what they are. And I know I got balls to be saying it, but I'm speaking the truth. They are hidden society freaks. They're the ones who are controlling the show, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on,
these
audience.
same motherfuckers were funding Antifa the whole damn time,
Exactly.
and
E- e-
paying their
Exactly.
bus
Like,
rides. They were bailing them out of jail. They were every time we had a peaceful protest, they dressed up like us, pretending like they were one of us, just like fucking J6, and busted up in there
J6, yeah. We don't
and
know what
caused a
happened to
problem.
J6.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they caused a problem, and they got bailed out. They got a free bus ride there, free motel, free bail, and everything. While we got arrested and shit on.
Oh, I know. I mean, a lot of our guys, a lot of my friends got arrested. Oh, you know,
Yeah,
it's disgusting. Especially,
that's it.
okay, Nancy
Several of
Pelosi,
them got. Huh?
she, what happened? Like, she was supposed to have the National Guard. She was supposed to have the police, and she shut it down. Why? Because they knew what they were doing. They
Yeah.
wanted the FBI to impersonate. What's the one thing our enemies are known for across the world? If you're going to take down your political opponent, you just don't want to hurt him by calling out his campaign. You want to hurt him by pretending to be his supporters.
Infiltrate from the inside.
Yup. Exactly. That's why a lot of these militia groups were compromised because you
Yeah.
had federal agents, which one of them was in Pennsylvania, and me and my friend, our leadership got compromised because we were questioning state lead. The guy believed in CNN, and it's like, how is it that you got a liberal running a local militia, especially at the
Yeah,
top
man.
level? That makes no damn
I
sense.
remember that shit back in the day. They kept trying to say, "Well, sign up here and join here, and this is a leader here." We don't have leaders, and we don't sign up. We the American people. The definition of militia is anybody
Exactly.
that is born an American citizen or anybody planning on becoming an American citizen that can take up arms to defend their country on in the whatever of an invasion in the
Exactly.
that's anybody. We all are the militia. It's not I signed up or I got a leader. So that told me right then that these motherfuckers are feds. I never signed my name to shit because I don't have to. I was born here.
Bingo. And when I got involved with the movement, I was reading the bylaws, I was studying everything. And the state lead, he was like, "Hey, Tom, can you do some research?" And I didn't know until one of my other friends was questioning him, and he was like, "Hey, Tom, I need to talk to you about something." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then when he brought it to my attention about the state lead, and especially the vetting team, on how he only had one guy running everyone's social security and ID, I was like, "What?" I was like, "We need to have a vetting team. We got to be able to have everyone involved, not just one guy having control of our social security numbers and IDs."
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and this was out in the Pennsylvania 3% organization. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I got
And my friend is
infiltrated.
like, yeah, my friend is like, Tom, I think we've been infiltrated. Well, and we didn't even know it. And I was like, I just came out from Colorado and I'm getting involved. And hearing that, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna question leadership because I'm
Yep.
doing all this homework. I'm reading, studying on how to be a leader, and state lead cuts me off because I'm not old enough to lead. Oh, bullshit. Look at George Washington. He was young. General Washington was young, and he led an army. Like, as
Yeah,
long
it's
as you
just
got
like a
common
family
sense.
though. There's not just one leader. There's not one boss.
Exactly.
It's not a gang. It's not a fucking bullshit ass street gang or a fucking cartel or a fucking whatever they call things these days. It's
Exactly.
okay. Everybody can do
You-
something. Like some people can shoot. Everybody thinks it's about shooting
Exactly.
guns. Some people can cook. Some people can watch the kids. Some people can protest. Some people can sew. Some people can grow food. Some people can whatever. Everybody can do something, no matter what their age is, what their gender is, and all that bullshit.
Bingo. Bingo. It was the will of the people. I mean, that's what it mattered. That's what the bylaw stated. It was the people who voted the leadership, not state lead. State
We
lead
can all
had
do
no right to
something to come
dictate.
together and help each other.
Exactly.
People can do
Now,
anything.
from then to
Some people can
now,
mock. Some
it,
people can. I mean, whatever. I mean, it can be something simple. It don't have to be mastermind. Some people can do computers. I can't. Like you're good at that kind of stuff. I'm not.
I
And
mean, I'm
thank
learning with
you.
Rumble.
Yeah, and thank you for helping me get on this because I don't know how to do all that stuff, and you're helping me with that. For example, I mean, I'm just saying we can all do something to help.
Exactly. I mean, I think now for the timeline, what we're looking at, I don't think going into November, we're going to go into November with a bang. Like how everything is setting in motion, the riots are about to start, military is going to be firing on Antifa. We're gonna start seeing some crazy stuff. I think this entire month, as we get to Halloween and the first week of November. Now, I'm just throwing out an opinion. I think we're gonna start seeing the beginning stages of the police state, which I was just reading an article about. Are we heading? We've heard this in the past about a police state in America.
Yeah,
It's coming, and
yeah,
especially with Trump already authorizing the National Guard, he's authorizing other military forces. And in Portland, it was also brought up. It's not just Antifa. There's other terror organizations, and that's the one
yeah,
thing I brought
man.
up earlier in the show. ISIS, for nationalists, not just the cartels and the gangs.
Yeah,
Who
man.
are the
That's
other
exactly what I was
terrorists?
saying. What about the rest of them? I mean, right
Bingo.
now, right now, they're pointing. It's all seem like it's pointed at Mexican folks. My son's fucking Mexican. I mean, I don't have nothing against nobody anywhere, but what about these? And I'm gonna say it. These what do you call it? Sanctuary cities. What about them people? Are they going after them?
Exactly. Exactly. What about the politicians inside of the state? Like the state politicians, they need to be accounted for. If they are committing treason at the highest level, they need to be arrested. They need to be hit with treason. Now is the time. Now we're all lying to Congress. Let's not forget what Comey did. Comey made an order to kill the president of the United States on the beach with seashells. Even Trump called it out. So he should be like, no, applying for Congress, okay. Then all those politicians in there that have done the whole Senate bullshit hearings should all be in trouble for lying to Congress. Like
Yeah, but
these
let
are
me
the
correct
people that
myself.
we're
My son and my daughter are Mexican. Mexican, Apache, white, German, Irish, whatever, white. There's so many whites, but there's so many other things too. But they're going. I'm seeing a lash out, and the only flags I'm seeing waved, and the only battle I'm seeing fought are towards the Mexican folks. And they're the only ones that do come over here and work when they do come over. I mean, yeah, some of them cut people up and all that bullshit, but what about all those other people that came from all over the fucking world, dude?
exactly
I mean,
Africa,
by the millions since
Nigeria,
Barack Obama opened the fucking border.
Syria, yup. And then we're looking at
What
biochemical
about those
diseases.
fucking people? They're not rounding them motherfuckers up.
Exactly. I
That
mean,
part I got a problem with.
Trump
So
needs to come
that
out.
leads back. My bad. I'm not trying to interrupt, but that leads back to the
Oh,
part of what you were saying. To um, damn, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, dude. I mean,
oh, what
fuck.
up? It's all good, brother. Trump needs to come out
It's
and
such a
address
damn
the nation.
brainstorm.
Like if President Trump can just get on the goddamn podium, and sorry, I don't mean to use the words in vain, but if he can come out and say that America is under siege by these polit not politicians, the oh man, he needs to pull a Kennedy. If he can pull a Kennedy and admit who is really in charge, okay, they take him out. We understand his sacrifice. But then that just opens the door for what the people needs to do, on who the people need to fight. Because we ain't looking at no man in a suit. We were looking at a Squid Game, Squid Hunger Games style campaign against the people. A monarchy that, oh, America's not in a monarchy. Technically, we are. If you don't, if you know what I mean, if Now, if you think about it, because who's really pulling the strings? The Fed, right? Let's go to gold and silver. We don't need a digital currency. The Genius Act that was just passed during the 12-day war between us, Israel, and Iran, the Genius Act was passed, which I don't know if you've seen it, but it's all about the digital bank and the digital credit score that China has. So what a coincidence.
Wow,
They're
yeah, I hadn't
trying
seen
to
that
push their bullshit. Biometrics, where the government owns our banks. They own our money. No. We
What the
fuck digital. I mean, and this is where I tell people all the time, and you've seen me call it out so many times on Facebook, to where we gotta go to a gold and silver standard. Fuck the dollar. The dollar's coming to an end. We already see that. So we need to go with other choices, not digital, because digital will be the biggest mistake that's happened. That's like the kill shot. Let's not forget the kill shot that they try to force on us and how many people died.
Yeah, and they're preparing another one.
Well, now could this next false flag be a dirty B word? Because we all watch. Oh, no, you know what? A dirty bomb. That wouldn't be a surprise if they launch a dirt. And what I mean by dirty bomb, biological, nuclear will not be their option. I mean, if they wanted
Exactly.
to, they would have already eviscerated us. I mean, we're seeing their other toys being played. We're seeing direct energy weapons, the satellites. I mean, who's causing all the wildfires? It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's all
obvious that
sneak.
was all lasered.
It's all what we used to call a sucker punch, sneak move.
Yup. Yep. And like the movie Snake Eyes. Now, we're referring to that real quick with Charlie Kirk. Everything's all weird, like a big old script.
Yeah, all I see is Hollywood, man. Something's my first feeling, man, from the whole thing was I got overwhelmed, I got heartbroken, I got upset, tears flowing, and but the main vibe I got was fake. Now, what part's fake and what part isn't fake, I don't know yet, and I don't want to get everybody up in their panties. But Hollywood,
Oh,
something's not fucking right. Something's not okay. It's not okay.
no, it's
Something,
not.
and yes, we will still speak up. And the main point of all of that was to silence us. And no, we will not shut the fuck up. We're not gonna no. And the whole world went off, and I'm so proud of that. I'm proud of everybody across this world, across this nation. But we are being lied to, of course. But we still stood our ground, and we still decided, and that we're not gonna be quiet. We're not gonna go silently in the night.
That's what it's coming down to. I mean, within the matter of weeks, I'm going to throw out another prediction, which ain't going to be surprised. We're going to hear that Russia finally took out Zelensky. Now, could it be weeks? Could it be a month? At this point, it's going to happen. Knowing that with Russia coming out saying that we declare war on NATO. Cool. It's out. We got our Secretary of War. He's not the Defense Secretary. He's now the War Secretary. Saying I want to meet with all the generals and the admirals in Virginia next week immediately. So he is addressing them, and we don't know what's about to be said.
Yeah, I
We
seen
don't.
that.
The only thing we do know is that the military's on the streets. We got That's all we know. That they're mobilizing. We're seeing the fighter jets every day here in Colorado Springs. The military's been active because them and Peterson Air Force Base share a runway. Colorado Springs Airport and the Air Force Base, and that's all you're seeing is the offsprings. You're seeing the fighter jets, the helicopters, not just from the airport and the Air Force Base, but we got NORAD, and then we also got Fort Carson. Like there's been a heavy presence of military aircraft in the air every day, every night. You can hear the jets, like if we were under some sort of martial law. Now, I am going to disagree with martial law, no matter who's president, because when the president issues martial law, the military then takes the power from the president, and they're in charge of the country. then that's gonna be the scare of it. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm still not sure, man. I'm mind boggled, man. I don't trust the military in the street part. I know it looks like it's for our benefit at the moment, but at any moment, any one of these folks can flip the switch, and it could go either direction towards anybody about anything, including here we go. I'm back on cue, including the digital currency.
Yep.
Like in the UK right now. They done told them these people rose up, man. I posted video after video of these protests. I was all over it. I'm talking to the people live on their phone. I'm watching the people that's filming it. I got them on my phone. I'm talking to them live. No AI, none of that shit. And they were basically protesting the overflow of illegal immigrants in their country, and the police are protecting them, and the government's protecting them, but they're arresting the citizens. And now the same whoever whatever they call him, prime minister, president, whatever, switched it up in their face and was like, "All right, this is what we got for you. You're going to take the digital ID, or you can't work."
Wow. See, just like communist China. China was the one who started it before with the
Yeah,
digital
yeah, it
currency and
started in
ID.
China, and they shut China's whole shit off. They didn't let them, because I remember when the first shit happened during the pandemic. The pandemic, I was watching because I mean I watch people's stuff all over the world, and I don't just pay attention to this one and that one. I look, and I keep looking and I keep looking, and oh Lord, and what they did, they cut the people off so that they couldn't put their shit on Facebook no more. They get fucking arrested. They couldn't put it on the internet no more. What was really happening? And I seen what was really happening before they did that. I mean, they had people dead in their fucking beds. The dude's crying. My sister dead in the bed, and the ambulance won't come get her. They were having to knock the boards out of their homes to bury their loved ones underneath their houses. And then they cut them off. Then they hit them with 15-minute cities. Then they just totally shut them off from the world.
It
So
was
we
a
can't.
ploy.
It's illegal for them to let us know what's happening over there now. But we can
Exactly.
imagine.
Just like what happened here during the whole scandemic. Walking down the country, we got to see police brutality. And I'm talking about the real nasty ones. The
Yeah.
Democrats of the police, they were attacking innocent Americans. If you didn't wear a mask, you were going to be arrested. They were manhandling us. It was complete nonsense. And then you got a guy who put a gun to his pregnant wife, George Floyd, right? And
Yeah.
then people are back out in the streets. But we couldn't be around our loved ones and all, but it's okay for them to go out in the streets, burn our cities, go attack the
That's something else I like to talk
beautiful
about.
Lincoln. Yeah,
And
I mean,
so I seen today, man, a post that the FBI agents that kneeled down. I don't bow down to no man. I don't give a fuck who it is. And the FBI agents that bow down, supposedly they all got fired. But okay, so where they're coming at us with this, with the Charlie Kirk thing. Since he had an American flag shirt on, he was supposed to be one of us. No, the fuck he wasn't, or he would have never did anything like that. And maybe he didn't even do anything like that. Maybe that person don't even exist. I don't know. So what I do know is that these motherfuckers that bow down and kiss the boots of these Black Panthers and the BLM group, the white folks that did it. And like I said, I got all races in my family, so these people can't even come at me saying I'm fucking racist. All right, so they bowed down and kissed their boots to prove they wasn't racist. So you know what else? You know what else they had to do to prove they wasn't racist? They had to get their ass out there on the front lines and do some fucked up shit to prove to these motherfuckers that they weren't racist. And these are the same motherfuckers on these rooftops doing fucking sniper moves. And that's what the fuck's really going on. because I pay attention. I've been there from the fucking start, and that's what is going on. These motherfuckers. That's what it is.
Exactly. I mean, these are CIA operatives. Not no freaking deranged. I don't know what gender I am or taking shots.
Yeah,
These are these are skilled shooters,
talking about
especially
I'm
on how Charlie
transphobic,
Kirk
dog. I
was
wonder why I'm
killed.
transphobic. He puts the lotion on his skin type shit. Every time I see something like that, it's some weird shit going on with him. And I'm supposed to know. And I'm supposed to let you in the bathroom with me. I don't want you in the bathroom with me, much less in the women's bathroom or in the children's or in the schoolhouse. Hell,
Exactly.
you know what? I'll be the next motherfucker on the news. If let me find out they came to a schoolhouse near me that's within my walking distance because I don't have a vehicle right now. Shit, and I'm not making no threats. I'm just saying, fuck that. Somebody's got to stop that bullshit.
Exactly. I know the feeling I'm not having a vehicle. It sucks balls. I mean, it really does. But
It's
these
fucking
leftists don't
disgusting,
even,
man.
yeah, they don't know on how it is. They're all in bed with each other, spreading their HIV.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally. P Diddy booty
gosh,
hickey.
exactly right. I mean, these are the same people who took the COVID shot, had the adverse reactions. Remember, a lot of them were fucking human nanobot hybrids. Let's not forget what was in those vaccines, and
Man,
even Bill Gates
I was thinking
admitted.
about that earlier, man. Some of these people ain't even real fucking humans, man. I mean, for real, they're not fucking. They're not. They
Yeah,
don't have a
they're
soul. They don't. They don't have a soul, man. It's blank. It's a blank
because they about
database or something.
exactly. I mean, when the COVID shot got rolled out, I think Trump's biggest mistake on that. But don't get me wrong. From what I heard, he wanted to mix hydroxychloroquine with ivermectin as the vaccine. But then you got Big Pharma, and they're like, no, no, we're gonna do what we want. And we saw the poison. We seen what they did. How many people were flopping dead? How many nurses, kids? I mean, heart attacks in 2-year-olds. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
We
That's
got kids dropping like flies.
yeah.
And
That's disgusting,
exactly, and that's where I see Robert's
man.
stance
It's heartbreaking,
on
man.
vaccines. Even though he's, I don't know, I mean, Robert Kennedy is playing a different role. I mean, I like on how he stood to Fauci and Big Pharma, but I mean, I don't know. We got to keep a close eye out on him. But from what people said, John's alive. Now, if John is alive, there is symbolism because even Robert, I guess someone asked Robert a question. It was on Twitter, well, X, and he tapped his nose when someone asked if John is alive, tap your nose, and he did. So where is he? Is John about to come out and be like, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm alive," and you missed?
I
Like
know,
that
dude.
that would shake the world, especially the establishment. That John Jr. was never killed.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, we're living in some sort of a time to where everything's questionable. The truth is so fucking gone, and the only thing we're getting our truth is by everything they're throwing at us. It's so predictable. We know their moves before they even make it.
Yeah, and it pisses them off, man. And it's getting to where it makes more and more less fucking sense. If that made any sense, what I just said. It's making more and more less fucking sense. They can't even put it together correctly. Like, am I supposed to fucking believe that bullshit? I mean, come on now.
It's like Hillary Clinton. I mean, gosh, that woman will never ever be president, but how she's coming out like she's still
Oh yeah, that
just
bitch popped back up. I seen her
exactly.
talking.
And then she's saying white Christian men are
Let's
responsible.
not be friends now. Nah, bitch, fuck you. I ain't none of y'all. Fuck that.
Exactly. Like white Christian men are the problem? Hold on, let's talk about this. And then Obama about autism. Okay, dumbass. Like Obama is one of the biggest dumbasses. He's a sellout. Besides him being trans. Let's not
Echo,
forget, he's the
echo.
one who radicalized ISIS and said, "Oh, come in to our country. Let the Muslim refugees come in." Yeah, just like the woman and the snake. And what happened? The snake bit the woman. And we are living in that moment right now. And I've said this on Facebook, and I said to
Well,
other
in this
platforms
case,
like
the
Tom,
snake bit the snake, if you know what I'm saying.
yep. I've had people say, Tom, you're gonna go to jail if you mention Islam on air. Really? So me talking about what happened in the Middle East, where a lot of these Islamists strapped the bombs onto kids and went into markets, like it's true. I mean, why am I gonna be arrested for saying the one word? Okay, fine, explosives. Here, I'll keep it PG. All right, explosives. What happens when that happens here in America? A kid knowing that there are terror training camps in America. Look what happened years ago. The one that the FBI busted in New Mexico, where they were training kids, and there's a couple dead ones in a shed.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Like, let's not forget the population in this country. And I'm not saying all Muslims are bad. No, there are ones that are with us, but the ones that are radicalized, the Islamists, the ISIS cult. They're waiting for the orders. Even the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, we know they're here.
Hell, most of
We
their
know
people are
our,
enslaved, man. They're enslaved and
yup.
scared, you know. Shit.
And
They gonna get
that's
their
what,
head
and I
cut off or
understand.
beat with a rock or whatever they do.
And I understand a lot of the American people are scared. The same ones that were involved with a lot of these militia groups might be scared. This is
Yeah.
not right. You talk about being a patriot. You go and join these militia groups, and I'm saying to everyone that's tuning in, and I'm not calling y'all out. I'm not. No, I get. We're all scared. I'm scared. But you know what? We will never take a knee to big government. If we take the knee to big government, then what? Oh, we're just gonna be like, okay, we obey you, big government master. No. Remember what Trump said. He said in America, we do not worship government. In America, we worship God. We take the knee for God, not for government, because government is out to destroy, not to protect. We've seen on how they operated, especially when Trump went scorched earth on the UN, and I was like, holy shit, he blew up on the UN, the, the escalator, the teleprompter, and then he told them that they're a bunch of fascists. Like, well, pretty much, yeah, he hinted on how they
Yeah, I've
destroyed
seen
the
that.
countries.
I didn't see it at first. I seen it late, but I recently seen it. Yeah, they got in his way every way they could.
And he stood up and said, enough is enough. That we want these people out, especially they're funding millions of dollars. Now, America today, we are dealing with a heavy Islamic population. In 2019, I was sitting at a table with a bunch of friends, and we are just discussing this. It was early morning, 8:30, and my ex-wife was sleeping at the time, and it's like, okay, she's sleeping, we're having a meeting, and just having coffee and discussing this because in certain parts of Virginia and Maryland, you cannot even go in because these not Muslims, well, Islamists, they would look you in the eyes. They would make sure you're going the opposite way. Like it didn't even feel like you were in America on these blocks. Just like the gangs, you go into the wrong hood. Okay, homie, we all know that shit. But they're the ones who are taking over the gangs' blocks. Like they're the new gang in town. I'm shocked that the local gangs haven't united to fight those scumbags. I mean, wouldn't that be some local gangs against radical Islamic terrorists?
Yep.
So it's mind-boggling what we're witnessing. But at that table, there was also what I was told about schools that whatever schools that these parents sent their kids to, especially daughters, that the schools can never be sued because we know part of the religion, what is it that they like to do to girls? They don't let the girls have pleasure. So yeah, it's sickening. And yeah, we got Antifa standing with them. Free, free Palestine. I remember years ago when I went to one of the protests because there's no media, no cops. And
Yeah, that ain't never
I
made.
remember, a lot of people were like, Tom, don't go in there. Oh, I'm fucking going in. No media. Like, I'm going to expose it because they're chanting death of America. They're chanting, fuck you, America. burning our flag, attacking innocent Americans, threatening to bring hell upon the American people. Yet a lot of them are Americans.
Yeah, and these same alphabet communities that are claiming whatever they keep coming up with, um, are supporting people that will fucking kill their asses for fucking being like that. That shit don't even go together, man. I mean, I don't know if that's the most edited way I could say it right now, but I ain't editing myself ever. But that shit don't fucking go together. And not with it don't fucking go together. It never has. It never fucking will. It don't make no fucking sense. And the movement is fucking void. Basically, their
The
movement.
movement is bullshit, yo. I mean, look at ours. We got the numbers. We're not divided. We're united. They are the most divided group ever. I mean, out here in Colorado Springs, there was an Antifa member that approached me, and I didn't know he was Antifa, but he said, "Oh, we're divided. Now we're going for Queers for America." I was like, "I don't give a fuck," and he gave me his card, and I threw it in the trash. I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, go ahead, fight amongst yourself, dipshits. I mean,
I
I
used to
don't
call
give a
them.
hell.
I used to call them Pantifa. Then recently it got turned into Trantifa, but in any fucking way, that does not go along with the Muslim community. They don't fucking. I know they got a lot of things that we don't agree with on both either one of them fucking platforms, but those two platforms don't fucking go together. So how the fuck are they mixing it? They don't know. It ain't gonna work. They're gonna fucking implode. It imploded before they ever exploded. I mean, there's no fucking definition to it. It's
Just like
it
the
don't.
submarine that went down to the Titanic that imploded. Exactly. So, same exact concept. And now moving forward with that, these groups have no idea on what's coming.
Yeah, they're just
We
spouting
do.
out this "fuck you, you're racist." Hey, Tom P, fuck you, you're racist. Hey, Sean P, fuck you, you're racist. That's all they got to say. Okay.
We're Nazis. We're terrorists. We're everything. Yeah, we've heard all this bullshit before.
Yeah.
Like, and what comes next? I mean, oh man, they're gonna be freaking out at the moment the military starts kicking in their fucking door. And they're gonna be, huh, huh, yeah, we tried telling you assholes. But no, y'all were too busy calling us liars, terrorists, everything. And y'all just decided to ignore the warning. And
The
knowing that
same
this is
arguments they
being,
used in Nazi Germany, same fucking shit. And the group Antifa originated in Germany during that time for the same reasons that they're doing here. They fucking bust up in whoever's protest and whatever they can do to cause a motherfucking ruckus to get it shut down and called an unlawful assembly. That's what they do. That's what they do. It don't matter what the fuck. They
exactly.
don't. A lot of them don't even know why they're there. I done seen video after video of our people being out there with their fucking videos and their media and asking them, well, "Hey, you mind? So why are you here today?" "I don't know. I'm just here." What the fuck? I'm just here. I don't know. Or they won't answer at all. Or they go to screaming and spitting and shitting and everything, having a fucking bitch fit.
Bitch fit indeed, because that's all they know how to do. They don't know war. They don't know what it's like. I mean,
So they're gonna find out what it's like because it done went way past the motherfucking barrier. So
exactly. No, with
when
us
we the
getting
people
close.
stand up and we the people get in their motherfucking face, and that includes the government, the streets, or the goddamn industries and all that bullshit, they gonna find out what the fuck real is.
Exactly. And knowing that I am connected to YouTube and knowing leftists love YouTube, you leftists, I'm just gonna make it clear. My friend and I are making it clear to y'all. Y'all have no idea what's coming. You really think by protesting much longer with the military on the streets, knowing that y'all are the terrorists, you really think you're protected? Kiss your fucking asses to Gitmo or whatever the fuck they're gonna play some. I mean, we're just telling you, my friend and I, we're just trying to help you out, leftists on YouTube. We know you like calling me Nazi and us Nazis and all trash talk trying to get us canceled off YouTube. I don't care. My friend and I are just letting you leftists know. And to everyone that's listening, bitch, shoot, grumble everywhere. We all know the one thing, these leftists are dumber than a bag of fucking rocks, and y'all are the ones who got the military on the streets. We're not the ones who asked for this. We wanted peace, and you Antifa and all you BLM and whatever other scumbag groups are the ones that asked for this with violence in the street. And your politicians and your leaders have fucking failed you just as much as they failed our fucking country. So, Antifa, enjoy your gift. BLM, Black Panthers, enjoy your fucking gift. This is what y'all deserve. Merry Christmas, fuckers. That's all I gotta say. With all my heart,
And
y'all
they're all
decided to pick this fight.
that they created the fucking KKK. The goddamn Black
Yup.
Panthers, BLM, Antifa are all representing the fucking Democratic Party who motherfucking created the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan. What a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Exactly, right? I mean, George Soros, he also funded, this all stems to him, a radical Nazi as well, the real Nazi. So, and there, I just had to throw it out into Antifa's face because they really are scumbags. They're the ones who wanted the violence in the streets. They're the ones who wanted to pull all this. Trump gave them chance after chance, and you know, it sucks. We're in this time. I know Harris probably would have done the same shit if God help us if Harris was president right now. Please help us. She would have been worse than Clinton, honestly. For who knows? I mean, I'm just glad we never got Harris. I'm glad we never got Clinton and Tampon Timmy. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm glad we never got these assholes elected.
Take a restroom break, America, and I'll be right back. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, brother. Well, while my brother B's right back, I'm gonna read. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Sorry I couldn't get a script up, folk, for another advertisement. So, but there is Supermassive Black Coffee. Check it out for those of you that love coffee. Nice chocolatey flavor, and get 50% off when you put Rumble in. So, ladies and gentlemen, it, you know, it really is something that we're dealing with, and
I'm back.
that. All right, welcome back, brother Sean. And as we continue, you know, now what are your thoughts that is going to be coming, like the indictments? I'm curious who else is going to be indicted.
I don't know, man. I don't believe they're gonna do anything. I mean, because that's all I've seen so far. Is they say they're gonna do something, and I mean I've been seeing it since I was a fucking child. I used to sit and watch the news with my grandma, my nanny, and she'd get aggravated at me at times. I'd be sitting on the floor just looking at the TV, and I had no idea what they were saying or what they were talking about, but I knew what I was hearing was bullshit. And I don't see it happening. I don't, I don't believe it. If it does happen, that would be beautiful, but all I hear is bullshit.
Exactly. I mean, the
So
only
I
one I would,
shit, man.
the only one I want to see indicted is Barack Hussein Obama, or his real name, Barry Soetoro.
Yeah, Barry, booty up to something. Oh,
Like that, that with Big Mike over there, like, don't worry, baby. When you go in, it'll be all right. Especially, Big Mike already admitted that he was a guy. Like, we already knew that. I knew that since 2015. Especially Joan Rivers calling Mike out. Let's not forget that. Joan Rivers was one of the first ones that called Big Mike out. And that was funny.
Oh shit.
Man. But I will say, though, we really are living in history making times.
Yeah, man.
Like, the military on the streets, we're living by the minute, and anything's possible now. Especially, this really is a different America than how it was years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and to everyone that is listening, I'm gonna check the numbers. To everyone's that listen on Facebook, BitChute, YouTube, like this really is different. At first, we were all about video games, movies, and then movies started to suck. Some video games started to suck, right? And then, America was booming. We were able to get outside, have our kids play outside. Kids didn't really give a damn about the whole gender thing. They knew how to be America. That our children knew how to be children. That's
They should
the thing. I mean, we
discuss.
never had. The thing is, with us, we never gave a damn if someone was gay, if someone was lesbian. I mean, to those of you that are listening, especially to the men, we've all watched that good old lesbo back in the day porno. I mean, come on.
No, no, right? They were either our friend or they wasn't. I mean, and
Exactly.
shit.
Now it's like, oh, sexual harassment. Who the fuck are we harassing? And these leftists would hold up a sign of a half naked person, like, oh, okay,
See what they
stupid
crossed
asses.
was that bullshit putting it in front of kids and all the damn reading books in the schools and shit. That right there fucked it up. And I've even seen some of their own type folks standing up to them. So I mean, it's clear that that shit is not okay. I mean, all the fucking way around. They can fucking call us what they want to call it. They should
Exactly. I mean,
fucking put sexuality of any fucking kind in front of a fucking child. Oh, excuse me. No, I shouldn't say it like that. In front of a
it's okay.
child. In front of a child.
Exactly, in front of a child.
I mean, ever for no reason. That's never okay. That's where they fucked their whole fucking movement up of what they thought they were fucking whatever they're doing. It's fucking evil. It's fucking satanic. It's perverted, and it's fucking sick. It's disgusting. It's pedophilia.
Oh, yup. And a lot of these Democrats have legalized it, which is disgusting.
Grown folks can be as weird as they want to be, and as long as they don't put their hands on me with it, and I let them know, hey, I'm cool with you, but just don't come at me like that. then we're cool. I don't give a fuck. Business, you're grown,
Exactly. Like,
you know. But fucking, you putting that shit in front. Do you put that shit in front of my kids? I'm going to fucking prison or to the graveyard or to the hospital or all three. Let me
yeah,
find
all
out.
three.
Everybody else is not just mine. It ain't just mine. Any children across the this whole earth, man. It's fucking disgusting. It's bullshit. And who the fuck ever allowed that shit to begin with? As far as I know, it started with Barack Obama.
Yep, he's the one who normalized it.
Yeah, because his old lady's a dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucking platform.
From from then to now, it's been their bullshit affecting our country. I mean, we're paying the price. We're seeing food prices up because of what they did to us within
It's
the
going,
last 4 years.
dude. Okay, y'all. Listen, America. I went in the dollar store, right? Because I ain't got a lot of money. I ain't even got a job right now. I can't even get a job because of my. I'm a fucking patriot and post shit. So, and they pull up my email, they pull up my this and that, and that. I can't. I got 50 applications in right now. I can't get a fucking job. So you're not going to threaten me with I'm not going to get a job if I don't take the digital ID bullshit. Anyway, um, so I go in the dollar store, right? I'm like, I'll go in here and get me a few things, right? You know, dollar store. All right. The fucking Dollar Tree ain't even a Dollar Tree anymore. It's a fucking $3 tree, but they hadn't changed the damn name. So anyway, I'm in the dollar store. They had a steak about as big around as the palm of my hand for $18. One fucking steak right here in Texas. What the
Wow.
fuck? 18 fucking dollars, dude. It was the palm of my hand. One fucking piece of meat laying in a fucking wrapped up plastic. No. I don't know what made me bring that up. I branched off. I got
Oh,
mad.
oh no, I mean, it's prices. Yeah, I mean, it's price hikes with the meat, the eggs, the bread. Like, what the fuck? Prices back then was fucking cheap. We could get a few steaks for 18 fucking bucks. Now,
We can
like,
do. We
what?
can we can fish. We can grow our own food. But see, man, I've even saved the seeds from the stores and stuff. Like everything I got, man, I had a seed bank. Everything that had seeds in it, I saved it. I planted that shit and it didn't grow. I got a green thumb. I don't know the details of plants and stuff, which I do have people that do know them. I got a buddy in Little Rock, Arkansas. He's a genius at that type shit. His name is
Nice.
Jack. And but anyway, none of the shit grew, and that's not normal. And now I planted shit and it didn't make it, and it didn't do right afterwards. Everything I've ever planted sprouted, and none of that shit sprouted. And then so I talked to this other dude. I was living in the hood in Lufkin, Texas, right in the middle of it. We was the only white family, and they took us in. They treated us right. It wasn't no weird shit, and it was during the pandemic and during the riots. Let me tell you that. So it was kind of scary at first. So anyway, I talked to this other old man. He planted his own farm and stuff, but he got his from the feed store. His seeds, the feed store, you know, where people get their cow food and then their whatever dog food or shots and whatever for their and stuff like that. And his stuff didn't grow either. And he's been planting since before I was born. So what are they doing to these seeds, man? Um, Radiating them, radiation, some shit. I don't know. The shit
Probably.
didn't.
I mean,
And now they're giving us shit that don't even have seeds in it. And I'm not going to go to the detail. I ain't talking about hemp or nothing like that. But yes, I am. And that shit went to a whole nother fucking level. And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this shit's better. This shit's that." Or I got my prescription, so I can get it from the. But you know what? There ain't no seed. You can't grow it yourself. You can't. I can't grow a fucking cantaloupe. What the fuck? This shit is not going right. That's not the fucking way God made seeds.
exactly.
Yeah, I say cuss words, but I'm on the right
Hey,
side of history.
hey, I mean, I curse as a sailor, and I know it could be out of control. I, and I'm with you there, brother. And for everyone that's listening, we don't hold filter here because we're gonna be honest. We ain't gonna water down shit. No, we're gonna tell it like it is, and that's why a lot of people like us. I'm respected by a lot. A lot of us are respected by a lot because we are the ones who are.
Me and my brother Tom P here. We've been here for a long time in this. We ain't brand new. We were here before MAGA. We were here before Trump. We were here before Barack Obama, as a matter of fact. And that's really what got us all started in the thing. But I've been here since I was a child in this. I was born like this, so it ain't nothing new. I didn't become this. I didn't decide or make a choice or none of that shit. I'm me. I always will be. And so will Tom P. Sean B. and Tom P.
Hell yeah. And
USA.
listening to Hannity on AM radio because my dad was a researcher. He's been involved with NASA for a little bit throughout my
Yeah.
life, and pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a massive stoner, of course, Colorado, but even before Colorado, he was growing, and he would always go to a radio station called AM 920 WMEL. I got to meet the owners of it, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like, wow, my dad really has some hits with this. And I got a lot of the traits. I got a lot of traits of radio with him.
Cat Williams said it the best. I mean, he said it the best as far as um, herbs go. That the shit. I mean, they keep coming up with these fucking names and shit, and I don't remember the exact words, but it ain't what it was supposed to be. They done took it over and selling it back to us like they did every fucking thing else. Little Rock, Arkansas. I can go get my motherfucking prescription. I can go to the fucking laboratory or whatever you call it, the dispensary, and get whatever. You know, as long as I have the symptoms, which I got every symptom, but it ain't the same. I bet you ain't gonna get a seed in that motherfucker. You ain't gonna be able to fucking, you ain't gonna be able to produce anything yourself. So what are we gonna do when the shit hits the fan? Who's gonna grow it then? We're gonna be begging these Native American Indians, hey, I got some turkey. Y'all got some, something's got to give.
Exactly.
This shit ain't going right. Nothing's right. Everything, nothing real ain't even real no more, man. Real ain't even really real no more. Like they said in Houston, Texas. Yeah, I represent Houston, Texas, and I'm fucking Texas. But I'm not from Houston, Texas. But that's where that saying came from. Real ain't even really real no more.
Exactly. Everything just feels like we're in some sort of a simulation, and it's
And that even
weird.
goes for humans, man, not just plants. I mean, what the fuck, man? Not just videos on my phone, not just oh Lord, man. Lord have mercy.
Yep. It's like one day ago, or well, it's been longer, but it feels like a day ago. We're just all normal, and now it's like, what the fuck? Are we in a Twilight Zone? Are we in the Matrix? Like, where the fuck are we?
And to think, man, when I was younger, all I wanted to do, I knew I was gonna do it. And it ain't that I couldn't have. I just seen what it was. Thank God, God helped me see it. I wanted to be a fucking rock star. I'm gonna be a rock star. I'm gonna be famous. It don't matter fucking matter. My whole family. I'm gonna come back, take care of them. Buy my own village. We're all gonna have our own place. I'm gonna take care of everybody. But this is what happened, man. I ended up. I was a background extra in the movie Year One with Jack Black in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I could just sense and feel the fucking sickness. And by sickness, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, okay. So at that time, I was like, all right, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get my money and dip the fuck off. And no, they're not gonna let you do it like that. You gotta go P Diddy booty licky to fucking to get it like that. So here I am on the radio.
Hey, I mean, it's a good start because this is the platform that they can never conquer. Like, they can have CNN, they can have all the fake stream media with the operatives and the actors and actresses, but they can never have radio. And that's the one thing they're pissed
But I
because
can still do
radio's
my
been
music,
out.
man. I can still do my music. Like I keep in contact with Billy, Playboy the Bees. Like I keep in contact with Loke Sank, Sean Tam, and I keep in touch with Alu. And you know, we can still do our music without their permission. You know, we don't have to have Hollywood's permission to be an artist, you know. So just like you don't have to have
Exactly.
definitions to be a radio host or what you're doing right now, whatever that's called.
Exactly.
Mm.
And even behind the scenes, when I go to rallies and all, I'm I'm not just the radio show host. I'm one of those people that are standing up for what is right, calling out the bullshit
I
because
seen you do it by
uh,
yourself, man. I was there with you on live. You went out there by yourself, and I
yup,
respect you so much for that, dude. I was like one of the
thanks,
only ones
brother.
on live with you. I couldn't see if anybody else was there, but I seen you was on live, and Pantifa was doing some kind of protest and shit, and you were just
Yup,
trying to have a normal day, and you was like, "Holy fuck, that's Pantifa," and and you were.
yeah.
I said, I felt bad at first. I said, "Hey man, go infiltrate." Then I was like, "Oh shit, he shouldn't do that by himself. That's kind of dangerous." But you still went and did it, man. You still went up in the
And
middle of
look,
them and just you
and look,
did,
they
man.
shook my hand, being all friendly after
That
I was
wasn't
fucking
hey,
calling them traitors.
that wasn't that long ago, y'all. He did that. That was like a month or two ago. It wasn't too
Yup, it
far.
was Yep, it was August because I was calling up a bunch of traitors on how they're standing up with the politicians, that the politicians are using them, and here they are shaking my hand like, aren't you trying to figure out on who was screaming all that shit?
He was like, "What the fuck? I'm just at the park having a nice day. What the hell's all that noise over there?" All of a sudden, it was
Yeah,
paying people.
yep, because I was hearing a bullhorn and all. I was like, what the fuck? I'm having a nice day at the park and I'm hearing all this bullshit. Like, something ain't right. I gotta go see. And then, yup. And then the signs that people were holding, oh, not all conservatives are rapists. Okay.
What the
I
fuck?
mean, like,
Hell?
yeah, and they were holding the sign. I was like, oh, nice sign. Like, okay, this person's probably conservative. I should have read the rest of it. I did not know what the hell it was saying. And then when I saw it again, I was like,
God,
oh,
man.
fuck.
That's fucked up, man.
Like, it
Of
threw me
all
off. Like, yeah,
fucking
we're
times.
we're not rapists, you scumbags. Thank you.
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
Man, bizarre. We
so
won't allow
then,
that bullshit within our circle.
exactly. This is this is our fucking country. Don't like it? America's like a job. Take that bullshit somewhere else.
Yeah, you can be all the grown up weirdo you want to. We got Las Vegas, California, fucking even Texas, goddamn it, Houston. We got fucking weirdos. Or
Oh,
I'm a
I
fucking
know, right?
weirdo, maybe. Whatever. But don't be fucking with the kids. That's a whole nother goddamn fuck y'all. That's what the fuck that is. Fuck that. Fuck y'all. They're
Don't
fucking
be
sick. They're disgusting, and they need to be fucking um um dealt with
Oh,
accordingly.
it's not just the kids. Don't fuck the animals, because
Oh
there's a
yeah,
news
that
story.
fucking part. That's oh my god, dude. Poor fucking
There was a
oh
news
my
story
god,
on
dude.
two guys. They were sleeping with their dog and they ended up getting herpes.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
So it was all over the news. So
I'm
yeah,
only laughing
don't
because I'm
touch the
crazy,
kids.
man. But that's fucked up, man. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
poor Scooby. I know he's over there like, "Whoa, Raggy."
Oh shit.
Hey, don't fuck
Jeez
the
Louise,
animals.
man. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Oh
Like,
Lord.
I
No,
swear.
that's not okay. No, that's not okay.
Oh man.
God damn, man. Excuse it. And I don't mean that. God knows what I mean. But I ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
indeed.
hold on. What the no, man. Yeah, all that fucking shit too. That's fucking disgusting, man.
Yeah, don't be touched.
Fucking
Like,
chickens and shit.
eh, Scooby over there, he can't even be like, ruh, ruh.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. And
Oh Lord.
and it was during the whole monkeypox bullshit where they supposedly got monkeypox. They're like, no, that's herpes, dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I got bumps on my shit. Why my arm look like that? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like going to the ER for monkeypox by sleeping. No, that's not
Yeah.
monkeypox. You got herpes by fucking your
Yeah. And
bed,
we
you
and
sick
we thought
fuck.
pink eye was bad.
Yeah, I mean. Oh God. Like for everyone
Yeah,
that's tuning
that's
in, yeah,
amazing.
please, please, this is your local lefties. They're weird, especially when you got some of the military officials wearing dog gimps, identifying as dogs and cats for
Oh Lord,
fuck's
man,
sake.
that's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, it is
You
like
want fucking old
straight
fluffy butt over there,
up.
fucking old
Oh
fluffy
man.
butt.
Well, I will say it has been a good night. I'm gonna start wrapping up here. So to everyone that's listening in, thank you for tuning into Late Night in the Rockies with me and my brother Sean. And just know we are here to have a good time. We're here to give you real facts, information, be straightforward. There's no fear mongering when it's happening all around us. Just know we're we're here united. We're not looking for destruction. We're not looking for chaos. We're here for peace. And especially to some of you leftists, you know, it would be nice for y'all to grow a pair of balls and, stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid and understand we're not the enemy. So kudos to all you, and kudos to the people that have trying to take my kids away from me. Go fuck yourselves. You're a bunch of scumbags. And to all the leftists that are trying to remove our children with the glorious Child Protective Services, they ain't protecting the kids. So God bless y'all. Anything you want to say before we ended the live stream, brother?
Yes, Sean Bones, Tom P. We love y'all, and we'll be back, America
We'll be back
and the
tomorrow
world, the
night.
world.
We are America Strong. We are the storm. Thank y'all. God bless
America
y'all.
strong, man.
And we are, and God bless America. Where we go one, we go all. Have a fantastic night. All right, I'll hit you up on Messenger, brother.
All right, love y'all.